PhosAgro is one of the world's leading producers of phosphate-based fertilizers. We champion sustainability across our integrated supply chain. Here is an overview of our assets and business model. The first stage is the mining operations. Our source of phosphate is located on the Kola Peninsula and is developed by the Apatite mining asset. Most phosphate comes from sedimentary rock formed from dead animals, plants, microorganisms and surface decay, which carry many impurities. PhosAgro's phosphate deposit has a magmatic origin, which means it was formed by the magma intrusion into the Earth's crust. As a result, the phosphate contains almost zero cadmium, arsenic, lead, mercury or hexavalent chromium, leaving only safe and pure apatite nepheline ore. Fast forward to today, and PhosAgro's upstream operations now include open pit and underground mines that focus on these deposits to produce phosphates with very high purity levels. This then begins the journey of phosphates through our supply chain. The extracted apatite nepheline ore goes through a midstream process called beneficiation, which happens on-site at Apatite. Beneficiation is when the minerals in the phosphate rock are mechanically separated by being crushed, milled, put through a flotation process and then dried. This primarily removes the clay, quartz and other impurities while preserving the original chemical structure of the phosphate. During the flotation process, 80% of the water used is recycled in a closed-loop system. The remaining 20% is filtered, purified and returned back to nature. As a result of beneficiation, our phosphate rock has an average grade of 39% P2O5, which is unique in the phosphate industry. This high-grade phosphate rock is then loaded and transported by rail to our downstream processing facilities at Cherepovets, Balakovo and Volkhov, and for export to the Murmansk port. During processing, sulfuric acid is used to dissolve phosphate rock. Phosphoric acid is formed, to which ammonia is then added. The mixture is stirred, dried and crushed into granules of MAP and DAP. To produce NPK and NPKs, which include potash and sulfur in addition to phosphorus and nitrogen, we need to go back several steps and add these elements to the mixture of phosphoric acid and ammonia. PhosAgro's product mix also includes special-grade fertilizers containing micronutrient supplements such as zinc and boron. Currently, PhosAgro offers over 35 grades of high-quality phosphate and nitrogen-based fertilizers, while also manufacturing feed phosphates and industrial chemicals. We then have an in-house sales team which is able to arrange the final stages of delivery. PhosAgro has developed a strong distribution network of 10 domestic and 6 international trading offices: Singapore, Sao Paulo, Zug, Warsaw, Biarritz and Hamburg. This means we have close contact with our clients around the world and can respond to their needs by producing the safest fertilizers with the highest crop yield. This is where the purity of our phosphate becomes crucial. Having uniquely low levels of heavy metals, such as cadmium, in our products makes them less harmful to the soil, food, people, and the environment. It also means we can precisely control and measure the amount of nutrients required for different soils, which is not possible with organic alternatives. This phosphate purity is unique to PhosAgro and our products. Sustainability runs throughout our business model and supply chain, making our phosphates the safest in the world.